Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Call of Duty history, we have the creators and developers behind skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimization matchmaking, and all the algorithms and AIs that manipulate us while we're playing Call of Duty. And they're telling us what the future of skill-based matchmaking will be in Call of Duty, why they have skill-based matchmaking, and they're trying to explain themselves. And spoiler alert, before we go any further, the news for people who do not like skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimization matchmaking are not going to be happy with what they have to hear, because what we heard from the developer behind Call of Duty right here, skill-based matchmaking, was a bunch of bullshit. Absolute nonsense, makes no sense, contradictory towards the facts that are in front of us, and everything they said and everything he said in this interview with Tom Henderson is from Insider Gaming was absolutely bull shiza in den hosen and completely a waste your time to read this whole damn thing. But we got some excerpts here, we got some quick information, and basically, long story short, let me just read this. This is how bad it is. All right. Former Raven software designer claims around half of Call of Duty's current player base would stop playing without skill-based matchmaking system, which is why Activision refuses to make significant changes to the current system. How can someone make that statement and then look at how diminishing the Call of Duty community and the player base is playing the current Call of Duties? Like, the Call of Duty game is worse now than it's ever been. The amount of people playing the game is way worse than it used to be, and nowadays, way more people have access to consoles, way more people have access to the Game Pass and to be able to play the game for free. So, and also, there's way more people on Earth nowadays than there was 10 years ago who are playing video games. So the game should be then, with their, logic, should be way, way higher. The player count should be amazing, but in fact, it's going backwards. So they'll tell you, we need skill-based matchmaking because we otherwise would lose half the player base. Well, numbnuts, you did lose half the player base. Go look at the numbers. Look at the amount of people playing the game. No one likes this game. Everybody on here will comment, this is bullshit, man. And you want to know why? You want to know why this is going on? You want to know why? Well, the reason is because they're skill-based matchmaking, and this is really actually what people don't realize. The skill-based matchmaking and their algorithms and their AI and their engagement optimization matchmaking exists for one reason. There's a guy in here, he knows what the truth is. He knows what's going on. I mean, before I even get into that, we also have to know our number one Call of Duty YouTuber out here without lisp. Cinema even says, again, I don't get this logic. They claim it started around Infinite Warfare. So they imply every COD before they just didn't work then. Meanwhile, they were topping charts and had way more people playing. Exactly. He's repeating my sentiments and agreeing with my sentiments as well. But the point is, I want to get to, and here is really what's going on. All right? Branch off the bush here is keeping it real and packing the steel. And this is exactly why they will never get rid of skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimization matchmaking. Right here. You want to know why? It's not because, we're going to lose half our player base. They are willing to lose player base because they know they'll make more money in the long run off of this. Their algorithms and AIs, a system. This is their patent publication right there, active for fucking Activision. A system and method is provided that drives microtransactions in multiplayer video games. The system may include a microtransaction arrange matches to influence game-related purchases. For example, the system may match a more expert, like a nerd like the Rick, marquee player with a junior player like the rest of us who aren't dorks who watch CDL all day and think we're good at Call of Duty with our hacked 3KD, to encourage the junior players to make game-related purchases of items possessed, used by the marquee player. A junior player may wish to emulate the marquee player by obtaining weapons or other items used by the marquee player. And you think that's bullshit? You think that's not what it is? You think there's other reasons if you actually were inclined to believe these dickheads at these development studios and those in charge of these algorithms and skill-based matchmaking and everything? Let me explain some of what's going on right now. I'm not sure if you know this because you probably don't play Call of Duty because you're not, an idiot and you know the game sucks. Right now, in the kill cams of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, this is how manipulative the game has gotten. when you are kill somebody and you are in the kill cam and they are using a bundle that they purchased in the store, this is crazy. You're not even gonna believe this. They literally have a button that you can press during the kill cam for you to be taken to the store immediately to buy the bundle the guy who just killed you is using. Let that sink in for a second, dude. This is how crazy it has gotten. And that is the actual real reason why they will not get rid of any of the skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimization matchmaking, because they don't care if there's 2 million people playing or 500,000 people playing, because they'd rather have the 500,000 people playing who are openly allowing themselves to be manipulated to buy more microtransactions, which is where they really make most of their money all year. Because when people buy the game, that's $70 and that's all they got. But if they keep pumping microtransactions all year, you can keep a customer like a crack addict just feeding them all year. Buy this, buy this, buy this. And at the end of the day, at the end of the year, that 500,000 people with the skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimization matchmaking are going to be loyal purchasers who are going to make your bottom line higher than if you had 2 million people with no manipulation taking place and less microtransactions being purchased. And that is why none of this is ever going to change. If you're having fun with the current state of Call of Duty, disregard everything I said. Listen, you can do whatever you want, man. If you want to spend your money or microtransactions and you're enjoying yourself, well then cool. Because that's really what the video game is about, is to entertain you. And if you are entertained, well, hey, have at it. But myself, and probably a lot of you watching this video, ain't about this at all, and find this to be absolutely, lack of better words, just bullshit, disgusting, manipulating behavior. Like, I still can't believe the fact, like literally, like I have to repeat that again just for myself because I didn't think it was true, and then I found out it was true. During the kill cam, push this button to buy a new microtransaction from the guy that just killed you, which once again wraps all in together a system and method that drives microtransaction in video games. Hey, here, this guy got you. Like, you don't think they're going to try to manipulate the game to have the guy with the microtransactions killing people at the end of the game to drive people to buy more microtransactions? Like, the game is all rigged. You're literally playing a casino video game where the house always wins and the house is Activision. The game is not set up to be an authentic experience. I don't know how people like the Rick honestly have a high KD and actually can do well. I don't know how that's even possible, but the rest of us out here are all around a 1-something KD and we're all just getting hosed consistently all day, every day by this franchise. So, interview, sat down, was lied to and fed a bunch of nonsense, and the whole reason why is because the nonsense that, half the people are going to leave. No, they wouldn't. We didn't have skill-based matchmaking before, and the franchise was doing awesome. They don't want to get rid of their microtransactions, skill-based matchmaking nonsense, and manipulating algorithms because that's what makes them the money. Boom. Case closed. I'm the Ghost of Vape. Thanks for watching. Last but not least, and most importantly, you got to be cool. Stay in school, say no to drugs, look both ways for cross the street, help prevent forest fires, make sure to brush and floss regularly, help promote healthy oral hygiene, but last, really most important not least, stay black, question authority, and don't let the honky crack red killer and shape shut down the blue base heart. There's my dead trial 7-11, inside jobs from Quartar 7, Bohemian Grove, worse than health, Earth is flat, Moonland was fake, Alex Jones, Psyops, Mossad agent, white man. Bring it down.